Hey, beautiful souls. Welcome back to our healing room. If you're watching this live, come on in, take a deep breath with me right now. Take a deep breath, just one deep breath, and slowly let it out. If you're watching the replay, you are still exactly where you need to be tonight or wherever you are watching, whether it is morning, afternoon, or night. We are talking about something tender, something quiet, something many of you are carrying in your chest right now. We are talking about letting go. And I need you to hear this clearly from the very beginning. Letting go does not mean you lost. It means you finally chose peace. If that already touched you, type 1. I choose peace in the chat. Okay? This is not a life where you have to be strong. No. This is not a life where you have to pretend that you are okay. This is a safe room. You don't have to explain your story here. You don't have to justify why you stayed. You don't have to defend why you are tired now. If you are holding on to something or someone that is exhausting your spirit, this live session is for you. Let's be honest, okay? You were taught that holding on means strength, that quitting means weakness, that patience will eventually be rewarded. So, what happened? You stayed, you waited, you explained yourself again and again, you prayed harder, you gave grace when you were bleeding. And then the thought of letting go finally entered your heart. It didn't feel like relief, it felt like failure. But nobody tells you this part. Letting go doesn't feel like peace at first, right? It feels like grief. Yes, you're going to grieve it. You're not just releasing a person, you are grieving the future you imagined, the apology you hoped for, the change you kept believing was coming. If you've ever mourned a dream instead of a person, drop a broken heart in the chat. Okay? I need you to hear this slowly. You didn't lose time. You learned discernment. You didn't lose love. You learned boundaries. You didn't lose your chance. You learned your worth. Every season you survived showed you who you are when you love deeply. And also where you abandoned yourself. Okay, you abandoned yourself trying to keep something alive. I want you to understand, sis. Letting go doesn't erase the past, no. It honors what it taught you without letting it imprison you. And what are you really letting go? When you let go, you are not just letting go of them or it. You are letting go of the anxiety. You are letting go of the emotional whiplash. You are letting go of the version of you that kept shrinking. You are letting go of the hope that kept you stuck. You are letting go of the self-betrayal that was disguised as loyalty. You are letting go of survival mode and you are choosing peace. And choosing peace, my sister, is choosing life, where your nervous system can finally rest. If your body feels tired, even when you are not doing much, that's not laziness. That is exhaustion from the emotional weight that you carry. I'm saying this because peace is not weakness. Peace is not passive. Peace is not you giving up. Peace is not silence. Peace is saying, I no longer have the energy to fight what refuses to change. Peace is you walking away even when your heart still cares. Peace is you choosing alignment over attachment. Peace is you choosing yourself without apology. Type peace is power in the chat if that resonates, okay? I'm saying this because your body already knew before your mind accepted it. The tight chest, the constant fatigue, the irritability, the numbness, all these were signs. They were signals, not flaws. Your soul was asking you to release what it could no longer carry. Okay? Letting go is how you tell yourself, I am allowed to rest. I am allowed to stop fighting. I am allowed to choose ease. Okay? And you might be asking, how can I let go without feeling guilt? Letting go does not mean you didn't love deeply. No. It means you loved deeply and you finally chose yourself to. You can forgive and still walk away. You can wish someone well and close the door. You can love someone and no longer give them access to you. Love without self-respect becomes self-betrayal, and peace requires self-respect. And you might be thinking, so what happens after I choose peace? At first, it feels quiet. At first, it feels empty, unfamiliar. You might miss what hurt you because it was familiar. You might question yourself. You might second guess everything. But then something changes. You begin to deep breather. You begin to breathe deeper. You begin to sleep better. Your intuition gets louder. Your joy returns slowly. But honestly, that's not loss. That is recovery, in my opinion. Okay? I want you to receive this. I want you to understand that you are not behind. You are only becoming. Choosing peace doesn't mean you failed. It means you evolved. And one day, you will look back and you will say, letting go saved me. You will say that. So if you are choosing peace in this season, quietly, bravely, imperfectly, type I choose myself in the chat. Type that in the chat. I choose myself. Okay? If this life spoke to your heart, please like this video, share it with a woman who needs permission to release. And please do well to subscribe to our healing room. And remember, you don't need permission to heal. You don't need to explain your peace. You don't need to carry what hurts you anymore. Letting go did not mean that you lost. It meant you finally chose yourself. It meant you finally chose peace. I will see you again in this room.